We're at the Pioneer Luncheon at WSJ 101st Annual Convention with Tom Squires, and he made a little bit of an announcement today, an update on the Telecom Museum. Maybe you can tell us a little bit where it's going, who's helping keep it going, and when you're going to open it.
Sure, Roger. Thank you. As many of the viewers out there probably remember, the museum used to be in Toma back about probably 7-8 years ago now, and it kind of collapsed because of the Chamber of Commerce actually moved out of that building, and they helped man the museum, and so it kind of took a turn for the worst. And if a lot of you remember Dave Keating, he's actually the president of the H.G. Allen Telecommunications Museum, and Dave had a dilemma and needed a place to store this museum, all the displays and all the inventory. So our company, Manawa Telephone Company, donated some warehouse space and basically moved it to Manawa, and it's been in storage since then. And recent activities have taken place where Dave and his wife Connie are both ministers, and they belong to a organization called Creative Touch Ministries, and their organization is a 501c3, just as the H.G. Allen Museum is a 501c3. So transferring of the assets was pretty easy to do through some legal papers, and what's going to take place is Dave is going to move the museum up to Thorpe, Wisconsin. A lot of you remember that's where the Keating family had the Thorpe Telephone Company, and it was a great thing that Dave was able to bring back some of the history back to his own hometown. Dave has a passion for this museum. He didn't want to see it go by the wayside, get sold off to different people. So he is in the process, as we speak, and as this is taking place this week, putting the museum together. The Historical Society has given him some space, and he's in the process of putting phones on the wall and getting it organized for a celebration they're going to have. I believe it's June 4th in Thorpe, and so he's actively working towards that, and hopefully by, I would say, the first part of August, he should be pretty much done there. So.
And you got some support by the Pioneers here also then?
Yes, just at our recent meeting here, we learned that there is some grant money available that we can apply for, and I shouldn't say we, Dave's organization can apply for, and help with display units, just operations of the museum. So.
Well, I was thinking this. The museum has a little bit longer reaching results. I mean, last year you came up and you got me in there, so I was able to get some shots for the 100-year anniversary. And
yes.
But I also hear you gave some equipment up to Rhinelander. Is putting some up?
Up in Rhinelander, what's taking place there is Bob Pette used to be a CO man in the Rhinelander area, and he is organized with the Children's Museum up there, and we actually donated a switchboard to him and a couple of phones, and him and a couple other fellows are putting things together up there for an actual operational switchboard. So I talk with Bob occasionally, and it sounds like things are going pretty well for him there. So.
Yeah, I got to check that out. I think Steve Pitterly is working with him, and I used to work with Steve a long time ago. So.
Yeah, he's actively working with it. He's had a few glitches here and there with old phones, they're put together pretty well, but some of the wires, over time have rusted, and he's having a little bit of struggle getting them together to get them to work. So, but he's actively working with that.
Well, it's great to hear it's all surviving. Like I said, last year it worked out great to be able to get photos of actual equipment, and thanks for the update.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be checking it out.
You bet. Thanks.